The board acquittal is a blow to government prosecutors who tried to argue the Bundys and 5 of their followers conspired to use force and threats of violence to take over the Militia National Wildlife Refuge back in January. For the other side, the defense and their supporters, it's a huge sigh of relief and elation, but some have yet to be set free.
They get to go home. They get to go home to their children. I know. It's divine. We won, right? I feel awesome. People still care about our country. People still care about the Constitution and upholding the Constitution.
Defending the Constitution was always the driving force, according to leader Ammon Bundy, who argued the armed occupation was spontaneous. He told me in January he came to Harney County to restore rights to ranchers, rights he believed were stripped by government overreach.
We wouldn't sacrifice our lives, we wouldn't sacrifice being away from our children, being away from our families, being away from our businesses, if we did not feel that we were going to make a difference here.
But their presence at the Militia National Wildlife Refuge, with heavy arms and no plans to leave, it gave some community members and the federal government a different view. Bundy, his brother Ryan, and 5 followers faced a charge of conspiring to use intimidation, threats, or force to keep federal employees from working during the 41-day occupation. To this charge, the jury says not guilty. The Bundys, Jeff Banta and David Fry, also faced a weapons charge linked with carrying out the conspiracy. Again, not guilty. Outside the courtroom in Portland, Oregon, supporters and media waited to hear from the freed defendants, like Shauna Cox.
We have to say we are so grateful for the patriots and for those jurors who spent their time and we know it's a great sacrifice, and we're so grateful, and we're in tears because we were so happy that they heard the truth and they weren't intimidated enough.
But not everyone could walk out. The Bundys remain behind bars. They will go on trial in Nevada early next year for their role in a 2014 standoff at their father Cliven Bundy's ranch. There was an outburst in the court after the acquittal when Ammon Bundy's attorney demanded his client be immediately released, yelling at the judge. U.S. Marshals tackled Marcus Mumford to the ground, even as the judge was telling them to back off. They tased him inside the court and arrested him for failure to comply. He has been released. Now, this is not the end of the Oregon standoff. 7 more occupiers are still waiting to stand trial. We'll see how this acquittal affects their case. Manila?
All right, thank you so much for that update. That's RT correspondent Simone Del Rosario.